Welcome to the third episode of our report on the Morocco Desert Challenge 2023. We've been to Agadir, we've been to the Plage Blanche, to Assa, to Fumsgrit, and we've hit the dunes of Chegaga. We have 3 stages of the 8 to go. It's been a very extreme rally with high temperatures. And who will get to the finish first? Stage 6 then, the loop around Marmite has been shortened due to the extreme conditions, but it's still 160 kilometers long. No bikes on this stage though. After the death of Bram van der Woude, the organization decided that the conditions were too extreme to do this stage. We'll see them back tomorrow. There will be some SSV though, the side-by-side vehicles crossing these dunes. And it's again been a good stage for Gunther Hinkelmann and Felipe Bianchini de Oliveira, winning the stage in their Can-Am.
It was a hard day, very hard, a lot of stones, a lot of surprise. We had a noise here, very concerned, but happy that we complete this stage.
Very hard stage indeed. Martin and Mitchell van den Brink still fighting for the overall win in the SSV category. Finishing second in this 6th stage, only losing 53 seconds to Hinkelmann. Good stage for Artur Brzozowski and Maciej Jelbinowski as well. Polish duo finishing in 3rd in these difficult conditions. And Oliveira finishes the stage in 8th. Everything is going well. Today was a good day. Navigation is difficult though, but it's going well. Yesterday we lost some time in the dunes. We feel better on solid ground, that's why we lost some time. But it's going well basically.
É onde eu me sinto menos à vontade, no terreno duro sinto mais confortável, consigo atacar mais.
We're riding with Van den Broek and Van der Poel in their Can-Am Maverick, the weapon of choice in the SSV category. They finished in 15th on this stage. Rather good stage for Patrick Hillawara as well. With and here we see Van der Valk and Van der Valk rolling their car. But Max and Martinez still finishing 31st. It barely stopped them. A very good stage for Flora and Rudolf Meyer inside the top 10 today. Good result for them. Stevenson and Bastings just outside the top 30. Some time loss when getting over these dunettes, but things got worse for Rodriguez Gamboa. He didn't make it until the end with that wheel broken off, as you can imagine. So these are the results of stage 6 with Van den Brink and Huizink still in front in the overall rankings. Off to the cars then. It's still Mathieu Sarradori leading the rankings, and he adds another stage win to his tally. Great rally for the French Century driver.
On a ouvert la piste sans les motards devant, donc.
We opened the road without the bikers in front of us. There were really no tracks at all. So I would therefore like to congratulate Loic because we managed to keep a good rhythm. And I think we managed to keep Simon to 2 minutes, so we win the stage, I think. Simon is Simon Witze in the MD, who loses 48 seconds today, finishing in 2nd. Still a good result for the French driver. Belgian Guillaume Desmarais gets the hang of it clearly. He was in 4th today.
Het was een zware etappe.
It was a tough stage with very difficult navigation. We had to do lots of hors-piste, and we also had a moment and it only just went well. But we are at the finish, and we're happy.
Finish en we zijn blij.
De Jong and Rosegar in their Toyota, trying to limit the time loss. they did by finishing in 7th.
Een mooie dag, mooie rit.
Nice day, nice ride. It was a bit short, but we knew that. But it was a nice, fast drive with quite a few difficult points of navigation. So it was a bit of a gamble at times, but I feel like we gamble well. Thijs en de Leeuw lost some time in these difficult navigation conditions.
Een beetje de mist ingegaan qua.
We made a mistake in the navigation at one point. We didn't get to a waypoint we had to take. So we had to search a bit for the right way, and we lost about 20 minutes because of that. It was literally and figuratively speaking a very hot day today. A very hot day indeed for every competitor in these conditions. Very difficult to navigate. Still another stage win for Saradori from Witte, the top 2 overall as well. In the truck category, leader Vic Versteinen lost his main competitor Janus van Kasteren the day before, so he's taking it a bit more easy. Still won the stage.
Het was echt weer hele...
It was a very nice stage again, but very difficult in terms of navigation. At the beginning there were lots of trees and dunes, and we had a choice of 8 tracks, I think. And then you have to ride on the cap. We also had to turn back a few times when we just had chosen the wrong track. We got Bowens getting to the front in 2nd overall and hits 2nd place in this stage as well. Losing some 12 minutes on Versteinen. Still, he's happy.
De laatste 2 dagen gaat dat steek.
Last 2 days have been excellent. Today the stage was a bit shortened because it was a bit of a bizarre situation because the bikers were not allowed to start. So we did 160 kilometers, which went pretty well. It was very difficult to navigate on 2 points, but I think we did very well. Hungarian Karoli Fazekas is getting better every day. Again, a 3rd place. Every day we feel more tired. It's very difficult and the stages are hard but fast. But we don't complain, that's what we are here for.
Nagyon rázós, de hát ezért jöttünk, teljesítjük.
Fazekas just pipped in front of Amber Timmermans. He beat him by less than a minute. So 4th place for the DAF of Timmermans, Blankenstein and Hendricks. And Aard van Velzen, together with Michel van Velzen and Marcus Simons, finished in 5th after a very difficult stage.
Het was een eenvoudige etappe op zich.
In itself, it was a pretty easy stage. Everything was there: technical parts, fast parts, parts where it was hard for the engine, all kinds of things. But the heat remains a very difficult story. The organization can do nothing about it. It's impossible to predict the weather very long in advance. And this is my 12th rally, and I have never experienced this so many days in a row, so terribly hot. So this rest is well deserved for all competitors. A nice bivouac organized by the NDC organization. Stage win then for Versteinen from Bowens and Fazekas. 2 to go. The penultimate stage then from Mamit to Merzouga. Fast and rocky tracks at the beginning, but some dunes in the end. And the bikes are back for this 7th stage. dunes of Ergozina and Ergnagi at the end will be difficult, but the riders had a day's rest.
Ja, op the end was goed. Was een paar stukjes.
At the end it went smoothly. There were a few pieces where it was difficult to navigate. It was important to stay focused there. In the end we won the stage and I'm very happy about that. The bike was good and the team did a great job.
Het was goed en de team hebben een heel goede job gedaan.
Stage win for Rui Gonçalves, but he's still in second in the overall rankings behind this man Lorenzo Santolino.
Now I am first in the overall, so I will try to keep like this tomorrow. Yeah, of course we try to push all the week, like as me. But now I have a small gap that I will try to manage tomorrow to arrive with the first step at the end of the podium.
Good stage for Rodney Faggoter as well. On his Yamaha he finished in third today. Going fast where he could go fast. And careful where it needs to be careful. Mario Patrao in the KTM finishing in fourth. Always impressive to see these bikes at high speed. These are the results of the penultimate stage with Paul Terres in fifth, losing a bit of time. But still he's in third overall. To the SSV category then, where Martin and Mitchell van den Brink started the stage only a couple of minutes behind their fellow countrymen Huizink and Buursen. And father and son van den Brink did a great stage, winning it by just over 3 minutes, beating Huizink and Buursen. That makes that they will start the last stage with only 3 seconds between them. Still Huizink Buursen leading though, after finishing second in the 7th stage. Varela and Bolzano in their Can-Am in third in stage 7. And the lovely Arcane of Bex and de Graaf in fifth. Gert-Jan van der Valk trying to get over the dunes. It's not always easy with these little SSVs. As you can see here, van der Valk still finished inside the top 10 though. And it's not always easy to find the right direction. Here are both his sons, Max and Martinez van der Valk. They keep it on 4 wheels this time. And Van den Broek and Van der Poel are still enjoying the spectacle given by the Moroccan dunes. They finished the stage just inside the top 30. Flora and Rudolf Meyer could not repeat their good result from the day before, losing just over 2 hours today. And these are the results with 1 stage to go, getting ready for an exciting finish to the SSV category. Off to the cars then, and it's another stage win for Mathieu Serradori, heading for a deserving win.
Je pense que Century
has put a lot of effort into providing us with an excellent car with many evolutions since the Dakar, and the Dakar is only 4 months ago. It's a bit of a stunt that Century managed to get us that car to drive here, and that has paid off, and I hope that all the data that we have gathered here will help for the next developments for the car, and that they will confirm what we have been able to show here.
pu mettre en avant sur ce rallye.
Simon Witzer understands that there's no fighting against Serradori, still manages in second in the stage though.
On a gardé un rythme moins.
We kept a less high rhythm than at the beginning because Mathieu is at the front and he deserves that first place just like I deserve my second one. I therefore prefer to secure my runner-up spot and play it safe. Van Ekeren and Kruisdijk had some issues during the previous days, but this was a good one, finishing in 4th on the stage. Not the best of days though for the Belgian duo Dumoulin and Garcin, losing over an hour today. The countrymen Vincent Thijs and Tom de Leeuw did a bit better, finishing in 11th. Still focused all the way. And Hofstra and Boersma had a good day today as well, finishing in 26th. Not easy getting over those dunes. Stage win again for Lida Saradori from Witze and Pédichet in 3rd. Penultimate stage for the trucks, and it's another stage win for Vic Verstijnen. Taking it easy towards the end, his lead is big enough, but an excellent stage result for Anja van Loon in 2nd.
Het ging super goed. Ik ben als 11.
It went super well. I started as a 11 truck and I finished in 2nd. It went so well. 40 kilometers from the end, there was a dune and I lost control of the steering wheel, but that will be okay. We'll go for it again tomorrow. Igor Bouwens trying to limit his time loss, finishing the stage in 3rd, losing 18 minutes to Verstijnen. But he's heading for a 2nd overall. Art van Velzen was just behind Bouwens in this stage, finishing in 4th. Not always easy to get these trucks navigated well, but he did it again. Emmer Timmermans losing a bit of time today, but still finished in 7th. Heading for a well-deserved rest in the magnificent bivouac of the Morocco Desert Challenge. And these are the results of the penultimate stage in the truck division. Another stage win then for Verstijnen, Van Dal and Van der Zande. Final stage then, a loop around Merzouga, 100 kilometers that will decide the 2023 Morocco Desert Challenge. In the bike category, it will be a Sherco driver winning it. It is Lorenzo Santolino. He loses a minute in the final stage, but his lead was big enough on his Sherco colleague Rui Gonçalves. So a great win for Santolino. Paul Tarras in the Yamaha. Bit of a lonely rally all the way through. Finished in 3rd. Great result for Tarras. Rodney Faggoter in 4th. Great result as well with Mario Patrao in 5th. Just over 3 hours behind the winner. And Salvador Vargas making it in 6th on his Husqvarna, which means that there were 5 different manufacturers in the top 6. But it was a win for Lorenzo Santolino. He was very happy about that.
Pretty happy for that win, for me, for the team, for all the sponsors, all the people who make it possible. And also we did a really good training. we are in the first steps of the preparation for the next Dakar, so this is really important to keep the good rhythm, the good navigation, and the good flow with the bike. So yeah, really happy for the overall week.
It's my third rally, and after my experience in Tunisia, being the podium overall and winning my class, I'm here. Just I don't know how my feelings are amazing actually now.
Enjoy at the finish for everybody who made it in this very tough Morocco Desert Challenge. Here are the overall results. A win then for Santorini from Gonçalves and Taris. Follow Fagata, Pachau, Vargas, Liebart in 7th, then De Gavardo, Milo and Clint de Kramer in 10th. And here's the most exciting category until the end. Only 3 seconds between Van den Brink and Huizing. Van den Brink has the disadvantage of a lower top speed. But in the dunes, he navigated his way to an advantage of a couple of minutes, beating Huizing, with Rudy Roxalan finishing in 3rd.
Ja, het was...
We had to make up 3 seconds on the cat, but they are allowed 150 kph and we only 130 kph. So in the beginning we had 20 kilometers of straights and we were 20 kph slower. But at one point it was very difficult to navigate. And we saw him driving, so I said to Mitchell, now let's go get him. Because we saw him driving, so we had made up 2 minutes. But just in dunes here now, we just saw him, we tried to overtake him, and we managed to do so. Gert Huizing then in 2nd.
Het was niet gemakkelijk, maar...
It wasn't easy. It went well until halfway through the stage, and then the right front drive shaft broke off. And then you have to continue with only rear-wheel drive, and then it's all or nothing. Full throttle, and hoping that Martin might also get into trouble. But then in the last 10 kilometers in the dunes, it was very tough. And then I knew it was impossible.
De laatste 10 kilometer duinen met alleen op de achterwielen wordt het heel zwaar. Dan weet je dat het eigenlijk meer te doen is.
Still Huizing happy with his result, as is everybody else in getting to the finish. Emotional scenes at the end of the Morocco Desert Challenge. So here are the final results in the SSV category. A win for Van den Brink from Huizing, Roxalan in 3rd, and then Hinkelman in 4th from Oliveira, Galgani, Graar, Parona and the Van der Valks complete the top 10. To the car category then, and it was clear since a couple of days that nobody would stop Mathieu Sarradori. In the end he had 44 minutes on Simon Witze and his MD. Jérôme Pédichet managed to push another MD in the top 3. Together with co-driver Pascal Rock with Guy Hossin and Lionel Costes in 4th. De Jong and Rosegaard ended up in 11th, with Hofstra and Boersma getting a top 8 finish in the end.
C'est un gros rallye, 2500.
It was a tough rally, 2,500 kilometers in Morocco with temperatures of over 45 degrees in the desert. That's huge. So my manufacturer is now being rewarded for the effort, and I think we have shown that the car with the new turbo engine is now ready. Century is therefore a clear alternative to the rally raid, especially for a private team like our SRT.
Encore une structure privée comme la nôtre avec SRT.
It's our revenge on the Dakar after our accident. Together with Fred, we did a good job. We got here, we fought a nice sporting battle with Mathieu, and that's enough for us. We are now fully motivated for the sequel. Dumoulin finishes his first ever rally raid in 6th.
Het is gewoon een fantastisch avontuur.
It's a fantastic adventure, the collaboration with the co-driver, the team, the terrain, the atmosphere in the bivouac. It was all new to me, and it was a really, really great adventure. I think you will see me again.
Jullie mij terug gaan zien.
A happy Guillaume Dumoulin then, and everybody else being happy at the finish, happy to get to the end of a grueling MDC. So the cars category won by Sarradori from Witze and Pélichet. Top 5 for French drivers. to the truck category then, and this was just a lap of honor for Victor Versteijn and Teun van Dalen, André van der Zande. Beating Igor Bouwens and Cinderly Wade and Ulrich Boerboom with almost 2 hours difference. Karoli Fazekas ended up in third on the podium then. Amber Timmermans finishing in sixth.
Supergoed. Dat is echt...
Excellent. It was still a difficult stage, but we worked so hard for it with the team. It was a really tough rally, and we went through a lot. We just kept fighting, and now we finally won this one. And we deserve it. And the boys worked really hard.
Allemaal dik verdiend. De jongens hebben hard gewerkt.
Igor Bauer was happy as well, of course. It was a very nice rally. I knew that Janus and Versteijn were faster than me. And then we were a bit lucky that Janus dropped out and we came in second. Because there was about 10 drivers, I think, who could have finished third. It turned out well for us. We were also able to win a stage. And we were almost always in the top 3. It was a nice rally. I'm very happy. And so was Karoli Fazekas. I'm extremely happy. I would have signed for this at the start. We're feeling fantastic. I bet the whole team is pumped about it. So some final pictures for the scrapbook. Broad smiles. And tears, of course. So a deserved win for Versteijn and Van Dalen Van der Zande, beating Bouwens, Wade and Boerboom, with Fazekas, Barash and Fabian in third in the truck category. It wasn't easy. This was really an extreme rally raid. There were lots of dropouts, a lot of retirements, but the people who finished, they are of course very happy. Because if you can finish something extreme, that gives you more satisfaction than if you can finish a short race of 200 k's a day. I think you will see only happy faces here at the finish. And that was it for the 2023 Morocco Desert Challenge. It's been a tough one, but we will see you again very soon.
So take me to the finish line, 'cause you're never gonna stop me trying. Yeah, what's real is never gonna die.